So first things first, I'm gonna show you guys. Fuck. What a whack intro. So what's going on, guys? We're back again in the basement. Another worm video, another day. It's been about a week since we got the worms rocking in their new enclosure. So today we're gonna do a feeding. We're gonna add a bin to the worm enclosure, the Worm Factory 360. So I'm gonna show you guys how the worms are settling into their new enclosure. So here we have my worm factories, my 2 worm factories. Some of my equipment, broken light, little air pump. We're going to be using that to make some worm tea in a future video. But let me just get you guys set up here. Golf clubs. As you can see, there's plenty of activity going on in here. I don't know if you guys can actually see right there. There's a little worm guy. So I'll grab my rake, pull it up a bit, see what's going on. Got some worms right there. They're all looking healthy. It's feeling a little bit dry, but when I initially put them in there, I made it a little bit too wet. So they were actually balling near the top, which kind of indicates that they are getting ready to move out of the enclosure. Banana peel. Doesn't seem like they've touched that much, but it hasn't been in there very long. Some of this other stuff, like this coffee filter, starting to get broken down. Get a little bit better angle here. And what I noticed is they tend to be hanging out, a lot of them, in the bottom. They're all over the bottom. Dangling down there. So because I made it a little bit too moist the first time, I'm going to add a little bit drier of a bin on top of that. So I'm going to cut now, and we're going to film the next part outside, I guess. Here we are outside. So you can see this is the bin that we prepared in our previous video. And we have it about halfway full of dry materials, so I'm going to head over to my compost stash and grab some things. So we have here some onions, a bunch of onions and tomatoes that are really starting to look like they're getting soft and juicy. The worms will love that. And I have some fresher stuff from today, which is mostly lettuce. So we're going to add a bit of both of these bags, just so we can get a bit of variety and some moisture into this dry bin. Nice lettuce. Let us fill the bin. So like I said, you want about a 50-50 ratio of your dry cardboard materials or egg cartons or carbonous materials like leaves. The other half of the bin, we got half of it filled up with dry stuff. Oh yeah, these onions are really soft, really warm. Some pepper hearts, soggy paper towels. Like I said, can't be afraid to get your hands dirty when you're working with worms. We got that nice and full. And I actually want some other beneficial little insects and nematodes in there, so I'm gonna go grab some leaf litter. Some leaves, some little twigs, just to sort of balance things out. So we have it about half full with wet, juicy compost and half full with dry carbonous material. So we're going to take this back to the basement now. Back in the basement. And don't need to add newspaper on top of it because we added leaves on top of it instead. Take this off. Just going to press it all down a little bit. And we're just going to plonk this right on top. There we are. Week 1, worm feeding, worm update, good to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, comment. It actually helps a lot. Thank you.